My child, there is a reason you are here today. You have lost someone very important to you. Someone you loved deeply has passed away. You think about them often, and you miss them during the quiet moments of your day. Sometimes your sadness feels heavy, like something you must carry alone. But I want to share something that may help you feel a little different today. The person you love, who is no longer here in body, has a message for you. This may be hard to understand with your mind, but your heart knows that love does not end when life ends. The bond you shared is still there. Right now, you are being invited to receive a special message. It is a message of truth, comfort, and peace. You have been hoping for a sign. You have been asking God for help with your pain. This is that sign. This is that answer. You are being asked to open your heart and listen not only with your ears, but with your inner self. Time is a strange thing. On earth, we are always in a hurry. We worry about time, about what will happen next, and about mistakes from the past. But for the person you love, time does not work that way anymore. They have moved beyond time into a place of peace and understanding. From there, they can see you. They see your tears, your hard days, and the love you still carry for them. Through the grace of Jesus Christ, they are allowed to reach out to you today and touch your heart. This moment is not by chance. God has planned it because He knows you need comfort. He knows you still have questions that were never answered. Maybe you did not get to say goodbye the way you wanted. Maybe there were words left unspoken. Maybe you just wish you could hear their voice one more time to know they are okay. You need to know they are safe. This message is meant to bring you peace. It is meant to calm the pain and worry inside you. When we look at death from here on earth, it feels like a wall. It can feel like everything ends when someone dies. We cry because we feel alone. We feel as if a door has been closed forever. But if you could see death the way heaven does, you would see something different. It is not a wall. It is a door. And for those who believe in Jesus, it leads to life, not darkness. Your loved one walked through that door. They did not vanish. They went into God's care. They want you to know where they are now. They want to share what they see and understand. They want to explain things they could not explain when they were still here. While we live on earth, we often feel confused. We make mistakes. We do not always understand why things happen. We only see part of the story. But after passing on, everything becomes clear. They understand now why life happened the way it did. And they want to share that understanding with you, so your heart can begin to heal. Take a moment to think about the person you lost. Picture their face. Remember their smile. Keep that image in your mind as we continue together. Do not be afraid of your feelings. Crying is simply your heart letting go of pain. Let the tears come if they need to. You are safe here. You are surrounded by God's Spirit. This message comes from love. It is not meant to frighten you or bring more sadness. This message is meant to help heal your heart. The Bible tells us that God stays close to people who are hurting. He cares deeply for those who feel broken inside. Right now, He is close to you. This moment is happening because God loves you and does not want you to stay in pain. He wants to use the memory and love of your special person to remind you that His promises are real. This is a gift, a rare and meaningful chance to feel that connection again. Do not hurry. Take a slow, deep breath. Try to calm your thoughts. A truth is coming that you have wanted to know for a long time. It is the truth about where your loved one is now. It is the truth about how they feel about you. It is the truth about the past and the mistakes that were made. Soon, confusion and doubt will begin to fade. You will see that the connection between you and this person is stronger than death. If you feel ready to accept this message, and ready to welcome the peace that Jesus offers, take a small step of faith. Write the name of the person you miss and the words "I am listening." By doing this, you are opening your heart and telling God you are ready to receive His comfort. The world often says that when people die, they are gone forever, and that we should forget and move on. But deep inside, we know that love does not disappear. The love you have for them is still real. The love they have for you is still real. It has only changed. It has become purer and more peaceful. It is now held together by Jesus Himself. Now, imagine the sky opening above you. Imagine a warm, gentle light flowing down around you. In that light, there is no pain. There is no sickness. There is no deep sadness. That is where your loved one is now. They are surrounded by that light, looking at you with great kindness and care. If you could feel their love fully, it would take away every worry you carry. They are not suffering. They are not alone. They are trying to reach you because they see your sadness. They have seen you looking at old photos. They have heard you speak to them in quiet rooms. They want you to know that they hear you. They understand your feelings. But more than that, they want to help you see life in a new way through their eyes now. Life on earth is short. It passes quickly. But what comes after lasts forever. Your loved one has stepped into that forever. They are not filled with regret. They are filled with hope. And they look forward to the day you will be together again. Until then, they do not want you to live in constant sadness. They do not want grief to stop you from living your life. This message is meant to awaken something inside you. It is meant to help you move forward again. It is meant to help you forgive yourself and forgive others. This message will help you remember who you are to God. You are not only someone who has lost a loved one. You are God's child. You are deeply loved, and you are never alone. As we get ready to hear the message your loved one wants to share, take a moment to calm your thoughts. Let go of today's worries. Set aside your tasks, your bills, and your stress for a few minutes. This time is special. It is a quiet moment meant for you and heaven to connect. Things may feel different right now, softer and more peaceful. You may notice calm beginning to fill the room. That peace comes from God's Spirit. He is here to comfort you and guide this moment. He is gently holding you and your loved one together in care. Through Him, there is hope. Through Him, there is the promise that this time apart is not forever, and that one day you will be together again. But before that day comes, something important is happening now. Your heart has been asking questions, and heaven is giving answers. The quiet is ending. The message is beginning. Listen gently. Listen with your heart. The one you love is speaking to you. Life is often called a mystery. And one of the greatest mysteries is how life on earth begins and ends. From our first breath as babies to our final breath, we walk a path we do not fully understand. We go through our days making plans, building homes, and loving others. Deep down, we all know that our time in this world is limited. We often wonder what comes after this life. When someone we love reaches that place before we do, it can feel like we are left behind, standing alone, unsure and confused. The quiet they leave behind can feel very heavy. Questions fill our hearts. Why them? Why now? Where are they? I am here to remind you of a truth that has lasted through all time. For those who believe in Jesus Christ, death is not the end. It is a pause, not a stopping point. It is like turning a page, not closing the book. Many people see death as a final goodbye. But from heaven's view, it is a new beginning. It is the moment a person is freed from a body that grows tired and weak. It is the moment their spirit enters a place more real, more alive, and more beautiful than anything we can see here. When your loved one passed away, the pain may have felt too much to bear. It can feel like something inside your chest was torn apart. You wish you could hear their voice one more time. You wish you could say the words you did not get to say. Grief is the cost of loving someone deeply. But do not let your sadness hide the good that has happened to them. While you are missing them, heaven is welcoming them. While you are saying goodbye, others are saying hello. This hope helps us stay strong during the hardest times. It is a promise we can depend on, like standing on solid ground. Do you remember what Jesus said to his followers when they were afraid? He knew they were worried about the future. He knew they feared being left alone. So he told them what would happen next. In the book of John, chapter 14, Jesus shared these words, "In my Father's house are many rooms." Think about that. He calls heaven a house. Not a cold place. Not something far away and lonely. But a home. Then he said, "I am going there to prepare a place for you." This is one of the kindest promises in the Bible. Jesus himself went ahead to prepare a special place for each of us. Jesus has prepared a place for your loved one. It is a place made just for them. A place where they are safe, fully known, and truly at peace. Jesus promised that if he went to prepare this place, he would return and bring us to be with him, so we could be where he is. This promise changes everything. It means your loved one is not lost or alone. They are not in darkness, searching for a way. They are home. They are in the place that was prepared for them long ago. They are with the one who loves them more than anyone else ever could. This truth helps us understand that death is not the end. It is a doorway into a greater life, where there is no pain, no sorrow, and no separation from God's love. Let this truth settle into your heart. The person you miss is feeling a joy beyond anything we can imagine. They have moved from darkness into light. They have laid down their heavy struggles and found peace. If you could see them now, you would not see their illness. You would not see their tired body or their age. You would see them whole. You would see them shining with life. You would see them more alive than ever before. This message reaching you today is not by chance. Jesus chose this moment for you to hear it. He sees the tears you cry when no one else does. He knows the worries that fill your thoughts. He knows the feelings you still carry inside. Maybe you feel guilt. Maybe you feel anger. Maybe you feel lost. Jesus wants to calm those feelings today. He wants to give you peace. Your loved one is sharing this message from a place of clear understanding. While we live on earth, our thoughts are often shaped by emotions and hard situations. We misunderstand people. We get hurt easily. But your loved one now sees things clearly. They understand what once felt confusing. And they want to share that understanding with you, so your heart can be free. There is a special kind of peace that comes when we realize that our bond with those who have passed away is not broken. It has only changed. Love comes from God. And because God lasts forever, love lasts forever too. The connection between your heart and theirs still exists. It reaches from earth to heaven, and it cannot be cut. When you think of them with love, you are touching their spirit. And when they think of you, they are wishing and praying for your peace. If you believe that Jesus has prepared a place for your loved one, and that they are safe with him, you can make a simple statement of faith. You may write, "I trust in your promise, Lord." By doing this, you are choosing to hold on to hope and to the truth found in Scripture. By choosing hope, you are not letting sadness take control. You are saying that you believe your loved one is safe in the home God has prepared for them. Now this message becomes more personal. We have spoken about heaven in general, but now we turn to what your loved one wants to say to you directly. They want to talk about the past. They want to speak about what happened between you. They want to give you something they may not have been able to give while they were still here, a gift of honesty and healing. When someone leaves this world, they also leave behind pride, fear, and the need to hide their true feelings. They see clearly. And with that clear heart, they want to make peace with the people they love. They want you to know the full truth, things that may not have been understood before. So as we move forward, open your heart a little more. Let go of your defenses. Stop focusing on what could have been, and listen to what is being offered now. Your loved one is reaching out to you. It is as if they are leaning close to gently speak to your heart, saying, I am here. I am safe. And I have something important to share with you. We are entering a moment of deep honesty and lasting love. This is where true healing begins. This is where the questions that have stayed with you start to find their answers. Stay with me. Please do not turn away. The most important part of this message is coming. My dear one, if you are hearing these words, it means I have already left this world, and you are still living your life without me beside you. I know how hard that is for you to accept. I feel how heavy your sadness is, because I know your heart. I know how much you cared for me, how deeply you loved me, and how much you miss me in your daily life. But there is something very important. I need you to know, something I hope will calm your heart. I am at peace. I am with Jesus now. There is no pain here. There is no sadness, no sickness, and no fear. I am surrounded by a light brighter than the sun, and by a love and joy greater than anything I ever felt on earth. It is beautiful here, and I am safe. But I want to tell you more than just that. I am okay. I want to tell you the whole truth. I want to say the things I could not always say while I was alive. When we live on earth, we often hold things inside. We hide our feelings, not because we do not love others, but because we do not always understand our own hearts. We get confused. We get afraid. Now, everything is clear to me. I see my life and your life in a way I never could before. And because of that, I need to tell you something so you can heal and move forward. I was not perfect. I was human, just like everyone else. I made mistakes. Some of those mistakes hurt you, and for that, I am truly sorry. There were times when I did not know how to say what I felt. There were times when my pride or fear got in the way. Sometimes I acted selfishly. Sometimes my words caused pain, even when I did not mean them to. I see those moments clearly now, and I wish I could change them.